Lagos is a gold mine for real estate because of the location of the city. Is a coastal city, and the economic activities, industrial activities, business activities, and the population growth also being a big advantage makes real estate in Lagos a very high yield investment. But for a lot of our investors that have been investing in Lagos 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, here are a number of properties, prime properties in Lagos, which at least you must have one of them in your portfolio. In case you are coming across a video like this for the first time, this Meet the Property Guy Property channel, and this will discuss everything real estate for first-time investors, avid investors, people who are starting to learn about the real estate market, the real estate opportunities, and the real estate industries here in Nigeria. This is your go-to channel. We share everything you need to know about real estate here. Property titles, property documents, locations, return on investment, risk, different property frauds, different property scams. We review everything here. So you want to always subscribe, turn on the notification button, and always come back to our channel to check if we have a new update for you. So after watching this particular video, I also suggest you go to our different playlists. You have a playlist on property investor series, you have a playlist on shortlet, you have a playlist on Ikepe, on Ibeju-Lekki, and a number of locations here in Lagos where we have covered different topics already. So let's go straight into the topic: 5 prime properties in Lagos which you must have one in your portfolio. Now, if you have not subscribed yet to our videos, you have not subscribed yet to our channel, this is your 4th video, this is your 10th video, this is your 5th video you are watching, kindly do subscribe, kindly do subscribe. We are going to appreciate it so much. Kindly do subscribe, turn on the notification button so that you can always come back for more. There's still so many fantastic topics still coming up, so many fantastic content that we have in the pipeline for you. Trust me, you don't want to miss any of them. So we are going to appreciate it. Give us a thumb like, share our videos, subscribe, turn on the notification button so that these videos can also reach so many more people, and they can also enjoy more of different tips and guides that we share in this channel. So let's go straight into the topic. The first number 1 property, if you are investing in Lagos, you must consider having in your portfolio is a property facing express. A property facing express. There are so many popular expressway here in Lagos. We have the Ikorodu Road, we have the Lekki-Epe Expressway, we have the Apapa-Oshodi Expressway, we have the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, we have the Lagos-Badagry Expressway. All these different popular expressways is going to be fantastic. It's going to be make a lot of sense for you to have at least, just even if it's one. If you can do it in numerous locations, fantastic. But even if it's one, just try to have a property in one of these locations facing the expressway. In the Lekki axis, we have the Lekki-Epe Expressway, we have the Refinery Road, we have the Ogombo Road, we have Admiralty Road, and we have Freedom Way. So all these popular different roads, having a property in any of these locations or in any of these estates that face the expressway is a gold mine. So if I missed out on most of these locations, there's still a lot of estates right now along the Lekki-Epe Expressway, particularly at the Ibeju-Lekki and Ikepe axis, that are facing the express. It's no residential, it's no city, Iman Estate Phase 3, Tiara, Tiwa, all these properties are facing the major express. And then around the refinery side, we have Immensity, we have the Worldly Place. These properties are also facing that particular refinery seaport road. So any of these major roads, having a property facing that express or facing that road is a big advantage, both for residential or for commercial. Now, number 2 prime property in Lagos, which at least you should consider having one of it in your portfolio, is high-rises. Now, because of the scarcity, the land scarcity in Lagos, and the fact that our population keeps going up more and more, the people continue coming into the city more and more, and space is getting more premium. So developers have continued, have started going up as high as possible: 6 floors, 7 floors, 8 floors, 15 floors, 12 floors are now becoming a norm in some certain locations, particularly around Victoria Island, around Ikoyi, around the Lekki Phase 1 is high rises. And even for some places on the mainland, Surulere, Bariga, Shomolu, the major developments that are also around the axis are also 4 floors, 5 floors. You should consider investing in one of these high rises. Now, there are some things you have to look at in the high rise. Number one is there an elevator? Number two, is it fully serviced? Number three, what's the option for electricity? That means, is there going to be a central generator that is going to be serving as a power backup, or each person are going to be coming with their generator? And then you can also look at the different modern facilities that is there. Can they use an e-card, that's electronic card access, and so on and so forth like that. So, but investing in high rises right now is also a very, very good thing right now, because the market is just starting to boom. So this is the best time to invest in it before it now gets into the boom period and high-rise prices goes as up as 70%, 100% rates. Now, the third property here in Lagos, you should consider investing at least or having one of it in your portfolio at waterfront, particularly beachfront. Now, having a property facing a water body or facing the beach, facing the Atlantic Ocean, is also a very, very big advantage. When you look at the biggest resort right now in Lagos, the most expensive resort right now in Lagos, most of them are either facing the beach or facing the lagoon. Properties around the beach tend to have more premium and also attract a higher return on investment. I can find Tropicana, Atikan Beach, Laguna Beach, Landmark Beach, Beach Resort, and so on and so forth. All these resorts are all facing the Atlantic Ocean. And for Ibeju-Lekki right now, there are still some alien locations that are facing the beach that are not really attracted so much, which you can still at least get land there quite cheap. As I always advise, if you want to get the land facing the beach, try as much as possible that the land either has a gazetted exhibition, or there's a C of O already. If there is no C of O, there is no gazette there, and you still have the fund, you can also buy maybe a land that you can also perfect the title. Just know that whatever that you are buying the land, you have to budget like around 100% or 200% of that to perfect the title if there is no gazette or there is no C of O on that land yet. All right, so but having a waterfront or a beachfront in Lagos, at least you should consider having one of it in your portfolio. Now, the fourth prime property in Lagos you should consider having one in your portfolio is commercial plots. I'm a big advocate of commercial plots, and I always advise it: don't do residential only, try to also do commercial, because Lagos is a business city. You know, Lagos is fantastic in terms of there's just so much business opportunities out there. So you also want to have an investment to cater for the people that want to do business, not just only the people that want to live. So people that are looking for office spaces, people that are looking for shops, people that are looking for warehouses, people that are looking for a place to lease. Maybe they want to lease it for a church, they want to lease it to open and to have an invest center, they want to lease it to park their trucks. Commercial plots makes a lot of sense, and that's one of the advantages that a property facing road are going to give you. Any place you have the advantage to get a property that is facing a busy road, invested, because you can use that property for commercial. Block of shops, plaza, shopping marts, lounge, restaurants, supermarkets, just name it. There are so many opportunities that land can give you, and you might not even need to build whatever that you want to build there yourself. As long as it's a busy road and there's a lot of commercial and business activities in that road, the developer can come and offer you to build like maybe 12 office spaces there, and you get like maybe 4, or you get like maybe 5. I can rent those 4 or 5 out and just be collecting cash flow. So there are so many opportunities and so many advantages that comes with commercial properties and commercial plots. So at least have one in your portfolio. And finally, the fifth prime property in Lagos you should consider having one in your portfolio are detached buildings. Now, for most of the estates right now, you see that what they are building are service flats in high rises or terraces. terraces, 4 units, 6 units of terraces in a row, 5 units of terraces in a row. So detached buildings are getting scarce more and more. So if you can invest in detached buildings in Songotedo, detached buildings in Ikota, detached buildings in Ibamadesonya, detached buildings in Ibeju, anywhere you have the opportunity to buy a detached building, just buy it. The rental value looks very small, but trust me, there will be in very high demand by the time you look like 4 years time, 5 years time, because at that time everybody is doing high rises. And regardless of all the fantastic finishings, all the fantastic views of high rises, you don't own the land and you don't have full privacy. You are still sharing, the staircase, sharing the elevator, sharing a lot of common areas with other people. So, but a detached building gives you the advantage to have your own land, your own space, and your own privacy. So it will continue to be in more and more demand. So investing in detached buildings right now makes a lot of sense, either for bungalows or duplexes, although I prefer you invest in detached duplexes, not really detached bungalows. If it's detached bungalows that you can get, it's still fine, relatively fine, but try to just look at a way where they can allow you in the future to demolish that house and maybe go higher. All right, so if you have anything you want to add, anything that you want to ask about the prime properties that I mentioned, commercial properties facing express or facing road, beachfront or waterfront, detached buildings, drop a comment here. I'm always open to dropping comments. I'm always open to listening to different other perspectives that are different from what I have, so that at least I can share your opinion and share my opinion. We weigh it, we analyze it, and we learn from each other. So if you also we prefer a one-on-one consultation with us, maybe about an investment you want to do, an investment you are looking at, or you have done already, my WhatsApp number is always on the screen. And for any of the property that I mentioned here, facing road, facing express, commercial properties, beachfront, and you want to invest in any of them, I beg. Now, property I dey sell. Forget about that. I know so much about property titles, or I can analyze down to tomorrow. If I don't sell, I don't shop. All right, so I'm a realtor. Selling real estate is what I do for a living. So you can definitely reach us, and then you can give you different options for beachfront, different options for facing express, different options for facing road, different options for detached buildings, and also different options for high rises, and as well as analyze the returns on investment, the location, the demand in that location, and what you are likely to get or make from that investment right now or in the nearest future. So I still remain your number one property guy on the planet, your property advisor, your property consultant, Rabiu Mustafa, that's the name. And we have so much content, we have so much topics for you this year. If you have not subscribed yet to our videos, this is another fantastic opportunity for you to subscribe. If you have learned so much from this video, don't forget to give us a thumb like. And if you have not subscribed yet, subscribe, turn on the notification button. Kindly share these videos with also your friends. We are going to appreciate that, so that I have more viewers, I have more subscribers. I'm not going to be you alone that's enjoying all the tips and guides that you have been sharing. Thanks. I see you next time.